yours and your lady's 5-year plan. Let's go into it live on the air. Seems like an appropriate place.
Big plans, okay.
Big plans. Hey, I watched the sports episode on Sunday. Those are some good 49ers episodes. That was good, dude.
Did you catch that episode?
Best.
You were watching it by yourself?
No, I was with Grandpa. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
Good.
We were slamming some beers, some brewskis, some cold ones, and watching the game. And the season's pretty good. I guess that actually makes sense. I like your sucks to be you shirt.
Thank you. I thought I thought I'd put on today for another fellow friend of the show.
Oh,
Sucks
yeah.
to be you.
Yeah, they had a really cool event. The Succulent were they were doing a workshop event at Tio's Tacos in Riverside. It looked like they had a big hit this past Sunday. Maybe
you still haven't taken me to Tio's Tacos.
We still have
go. You just talk about it.
Oh, I know. It's so awesome.
Talk about it. Is it an IE staple?
It is a IE. It's a staple of IE. Staples also used to be a staples of the IE, but I think they closed down most of them.
Did Office Depot take over?
You know it did. I was always rooting for the Scranton papers and stuff like that. Michael
That's
Scott.
usually where I buy my paper from.
Yeah, because I care about small businesses. Also,
Dunder Mifflin.
I hope all the listeners had a great Halloween or whatever festivals and stuff like that. Pumpkin festivals. I don't know. Pumpkin spices.
Let's get into it. How was your pumpkin festival day?
Pumpkin festival day. Oh, it was a blast. Gracie, my daughter, got a full pillowcase full of candy as as they should. Funny thing, she had her little bucket, and I was like, baby, that's not going to be clearly enough for the day. You know what I mean?
Raid.
Like,
the raid we're going through.
We'll be running laps, homie. So I had a pillowcase in my pocket the whole time, and as soon as she filled it up, she's like, "Oh, we have to walk back," and I was like, "Don't trip." Boom. So we probably emptied her little small satchel 3-4 times, full pillowcase.
No way.
Yeah, it was awesome. And also, allegedly, someone had a little Yeti full of a little Yeti container that allegedly was full of whiskey. That's what I heard.
Shut up.
Yeah, it was funny because some lady was like, "Ooh, they smell good. You smell good." And I was like, "Uh-oh."
No way.
Yeah, good time. Just stayed in the neighborhood, so
that's cool.
Last year in the neighborhood, I was getting beer from other cool parents that were barbecuing or having little fire pits in their front. They're like, "Hey, you seem like a cool dad."
How'd you know?
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, self-proclaimed, #RadDad."
Wait, so I do remember you telling me that last Halloween that you were getting some free beers, and this year I did decide to partake in the trick or treating.
Awesome, with your nephew.
Yeah, with the little guys.
Yes.
So
awesome.
we had both of them, but I was surprised to see how many parents in Christian's neighborhood, my brother's neighborhood. There were so many parents out there. They had the bonfires out, they had like coolers, and they were just kicking back, just enjoying passing out all this candy. It looked like a pretty cool vibe.
Oh, it is definitely a vibe. The bonfires, and then for sure they're just enjoying some drinks, I'm sure. And yeah. Also, I got a piece of tri-tip from trick or treating. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah,
That's so cool. So do you go up to the door with Gracie, or do you let her run up to the door by herself?
Last year I did, but this year she said she was brave enough to go up by herself, so it was pretty awesome. I was like, all right, I got to get less steps in. That sounds good to me. I'm not crying. It's her.
So did you bring the cousins around? Did she get to go with the cousins? What was she?
No,
unfortunately, that was another question.
She was Rey from Star Wars, and I was Chewbacca. I had a Chewbacca.
Everybody loves Rey.
Yes. And it was good old time. Someone gave they had ran out of candies, and they gave Gracie like $5. So she was stoked off that too.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a Halloween.
What a Halloween. Yeah, we met up with some of my friends and stuff too, and went trick or treating with her cousin, and so it was awesome. Her other little cousin. So,
okay, cool. Oh, okay, I had a question for you. I wanted to bring this up on the air.
Let's do it.
What's the rule on the having a bowl out and it says please take one?
Mm-hmm.
What's the social contract rule?
I would say take one. But
but kids can't read. So how do you?
Is that your excuse? Is that your excuse for these hoodlums running amok?
I'm just very surprised. I mean, my 4-year-old my 4-year-old nephew definitely doesn't read Please Take One,
And you,
and he's reaching in, grabbing like
grabbing a hatful.
Yeah, good thing his hands aren't bigger.
Yeah, I was gonna say a handful probably is about 3 for him, huh?
Yeah, but it was funny because he had his older cousin around, and he's like 10 years old, I think. And the cousin saw a kid run up to this bull, grab a whole bunch and put it in his bag. Like he just was like kind of just putting his bag. And Benny's older cousin goes, "Hey, you can't do that." And yells at the kid, and it's just the kids at the bowl.
You can't do that.
And then you hear Benny go, "You can't do that." And then you just copied him, and they just
awesome.
Kids yelling at him "You can't take that.
That's too much."
Sure enough, they came running back, telling on everybody.
Oh, dropping the dimes.
Yeah.
I'm glad Christian's house did not get TP'd or egged after that.
Nope. Good thing they didn't.
Oh,
it was funny. That was good stuff.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Yeah, dude, I feel like I've been going hard in the paint, kind of binge drinking since like Wednesday. Didn't have work on Thursday. Called the day off for the family wedding. Shout out to Grandpa. And
Feliz cumpleaños.
Yeah, and
sorry.
yeah, no, not that. Congratulations on the wedding. And yeah. Friday, Grace had a Halloween party we had gotten invited to, right? And I was like, oh, okay, I hang out with the cool moms after school. I let them play at the park with each other and stuff. So we just chop it up. I call it our little sewing circle. And I'm the youngest. These ladies for sure are a little bit older than me and all that. And they're like, oh, invited Gracie to a Halloween party for this past Friday. So I was kind of dreading to go because, I'm in small talk. I can only small talk for so long. So as soon as I get there, I'm like, oh, dude, it's like from 4 to 8. I was like, all right, let's go like at 4:30, and then we'll leave it like at 8. And we get there, and as soon as I get there, one of the moms is like, hey, do you want a beer? The beers are in the cooler. Because I never know if a kid's party, a 7-year-old's party, Halloween party, how it's going to be, And I don't want to assume. And so I was like, oh, yeah, I'll take a beer. Oh, I'm going to take one beer. Yeah. And so, it's Michelob Ultra, make a joke about watching my calories. It was a big hit. It was a big hit. And then one of the husbands comes out. I'm meeting all the husbands for the first time mostly. And one of the husbands comes out whose house it was. He's like, hey, you want some tequila? I was like, I'll take some tequila. Pulls out some Don Julio. Like 2 bottles later, all the parents are just having a big old blast. And I'm like, yeah, party with the parents. Don't leave till like 12 o'clock.
No way,
and
dude. That is awesome.
I left with a big old Kirkland pizza box because they had a bunch of Kirkland pizza boxes, and they had a bunch left over. And I was like, no, thank you. I appreciate it. And basically didn't let me leave without a big old pizza box, which I was like, thank you guys. This is awesome.
Dude, that's awesome. What a hookup.
Yeah, what about your cool parents? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I got to look forward to when I get older, huh?
Yep. Having friends of all different walks, different ages, but we're all just taking some shots.
You know what? I want to be that friend. Maybe I'll be the host.
Yeah.
Ask people over. So I make sure that it happens.
Yes, exactly. I mean, because that's usually how our parties are. One of for Grace's birthday party, I had it at Chuck E. Cheese because I didn't want to clean up or anything like that for the house and all that. So I was like, oh, Chuck E. Cheese seems like a move. They sell beer there. Dude, 2 beers in, maybe, they tap out of all the beers there.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
So that was a bummer for all of the parents. We all felt it.
So who went to the liquor store to go grab a case?
Oh, I wish people were that down.
All the parents started leaving to the parking lot.
And he's just slamming tall cans in the parking lot. Hey, you know what, parents that got invited to that birthday party? Shame on you. You guys should have gone. Should have gone and get that.
So what's your thing on guys at baby showers?
Oh, depending on if it's like
co-ed and stuff like that.
Yeah. If it's for both, then that's cool. But also I don't mind not getting invited to a baby shower, because then I don't have to be like, I don't want to go.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I got invited to my first baby shower like a couple months ago,
Uh-huh.
and I was just thinking about it right now. And
Did you go?
me and my yeah, I did go.
Okay.
I went. And Antonia was helping her best friend set up, and I met one of the husband of her friend. So I meet him, and then a couple of their other guy friends were invited, and we're sitting there like, so what do we do with these things? We're like, I'm like, I don't know. I eat the food. Other than that, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, win all the games. I don't know.
Yeah, it was kind of easy not to cross your legs, huh?
Yeah, there's no worries there. So then the husband comes up and says, hey, wow, I saw like a gas station around the corner. You guys want to go head out to the parking lot? We're like, sure. You're speaking our language.
What a cool guy.
So then we go to the gas station. We grab a couple tall cans. We go to the parking lot. And then one of my friends goes, he's like, throw the keys in the back. He's like, you always have to throw the keys in the back. I was like, oh, whatever you say, man.
Yeah.
And it was great, dude.
This is news to me.
We got a special guest, actually.
Hey, who's a special guest? Let's go.
We got a special guest. Come here, special guest.
I'm queuing up the
DJ. Special guest is here.
Oh, what up, Eddie?
Say hello.
Hey, what up, big dog?
Say hi, Cuzzo.
Yo, what's up?
Oh yeah, so we got a special guest appearance. Surprise.
Yes. So he's gonna be able to stick around the whole show for the interview, right?
You know what? I don't know. He's got a tight schedule.
I want him to go over the Halloween party, man, and all the Halloween functions, and talk about who dropped the dime.
Oh, we didn't say bye. Are you leaving? Sorry, guys. We got to say bye. Make sure we get a big shout out to Benny.
Let's go. Bye, Benny. Have a good one, dude. What's he doing? Watching Paw Patrol?
I think he... Oh, I didn't say bye to her? Oh, okay. Can you go tell her bye for me? Okay. He's sending a message.
Let's go. Oh, man.
But, yeah, so it was a good baby shower. To go back on that.
Oh, yeah. So that's news to me. Throwing keys in the back once you are slamming some brewskis. This is news to me. But
this is news to me. I didn't know, but I guess only in Colorado they know the rules very well. But yeah, if you're gonna have like a couple drinks, the guy, the husband was like, oh yeah, he took his keys out of the ignition, threw them in the back seat, way in the trunk.
Yeah, for sure, not to put them in the ignition. Yeah, I could see that being a thing.
Oh no, yeah, but we just pulled back in from the gas station, and then he was just turned it off because we were like, oh, let's listen to music, and he's like, nope. And he took the keys out and threw them. I'm like, it was a good idea. I was like, that's smart, good thinking.
I had a friend who just got a ticket for they were being dumb and went in the carpool lane when they only had one person in the car because they were running late to work. You know, I love that thought process. It's like, yo, I'm running late to work, so let me just make myself like an hour or 30 minutes later because the possibility of getting pulled over. So she ended up getting pulled over in the carpool lane. Was that like a $490 ticket or something like that? And one of the interesting things is that they're like, oh, pulled up. Oh, do you have flour in the car? The cop asks, and which is, you know, weed and cannabis and all that. And she's like, yeah, it's in the glove compartment though. So apparently that's not properly sealed if it's in the glove compartment. I guess you need to have it like out of reach for the driver.
Really?
Yeah. That's at least what they had told her. And so, you know, I mean that's something interesting too. But like, you know, like, oh, because I usually have it pretty close with it, allegedly close within reach, but not for any not for any reason. It's I'm just like, I thought the glove compartment was a pretty far away spot, but heads up for you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, I had no idea at all. I thought some of those rules were like had to be in like the original container that you bought it from. I thought that was the only rule, to be honest.
Yeah, but that was like back in
more than like an ounce or something.
Yeah,
or, I don't know.
Yeah, but I feel like that I remember hearing that it has to be in the original container and like stapled up still, if you remember from like dispensaries. But that's like back recreational. No, that's back when it was medicinal.
Pre-recreational.
Yeah, pre-recreational. Right? That's what I remember it being like medicinal. Like you can't open it. You know what I mean? You can't open it until you get home or what have you.
Oh.
But that's what I remember for, you know, I haven't gone to a store in forever nowadays to go purchase. Are you do you grab some in Colorado? Like is the stores out there? They all look like Apple stores,
huh? Out there are legal. Yeah, they're like Apple stores out there. I mean, basically, they're. I mean, it's like a whole storefront. I mean, it's way more. It's cleaner than a liquor store. It reminds me of like an Apple store. Honestly, I feel like that.
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of cleaner than a liquor store and all that, I feel like what we're talking about let's get into the news. Let's get into the
news.
Scenario. Okay,
dive
so
into it, man. Give us a scenario.
let's go. This is the scenario. If you let me, here we go. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K, huh? Speaking of cannabis getting sold in nice little Apple, like kind of Apple store looking spots, because I've gone to a People one on the side of the 91. You basically are on an iPad looking at different flower strains, how it, like, and you scan. That's their menu. You don't even get to see it, like, out of the jar. But that's how it was. So Circle K convenience stores in Florida is going to be selling cannabis soon. So I guess a big cannabis company is partnering with Circle K in a multi-state so pickup service through 10 Florida medical cannabis dispensaries. Yeah, so that's Circle K's teaming up with GTI, Green Thumb Industries, and I guess that's a Florida medical cannabis dispensary. And yeah, pretty interesting stuff.
That is very interesting. I mean, the
600.
world.
It's gonna start. Oh, Circle K is. Yeah, I guess
When we started this.
Yeah, Circle K is a Canadian-based chain. I did not know that. I didn't know about that. And yeah,
Didn't know about that, eh?
No. Yeah, I guess there's another one in Portland that's called
though.
Gas and Grass. There's like
so does it say anything about, is it like cannabis, or is it like is it cannabis like CBD?
Good question. Good question. I'm not reading anything if it's gonna be. Is CBD cannabis? I think you might be right, huh?
I thought so, but I mean, we also know that cannabis. I mean, the cannabis plant. I mean, that's where marijuana stuff.
Because if that's the case,
we have to look into that.
Yeah, because if that's the case, then they've been selling CBD in like smoke shops since forever. You know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna say, because I remember when I went to New York. I mean, a lot of those liquor stores, they sell CBD. They sell. I mean, I forgot what the other strains, like Delta 8.
Yep.
On the East Coast.
Yeah. It's basically like some kind of cannabis, but like you could pass drug tests. You know what I mean? Is that what it would be like?
Yeah, and it's like it's supposed to like not get you as high. I think, like, not give you like a head high, but more a body high. I was confused. I think it was one time in North Carolina. I asked somebody, "What's the difference?" and they told me, and I'm like, "I still don't understand." It doesn't really make sense.
All this,
but somehow the law allows for the Delta 8, but the law doesn't allow for the THC.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, man, that is insane.
But I think that's a big deal. I mean, that would be interesting to pull over at a Circle K and like how they integrate it. Like, how would they integrate like a bud dealer?
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be like, I mean, because you have to be 21 nowadays to purchase cigarettes in most states, I believe. And so maybe they're going to have it in the back. Because I know for the longest time when people were, there was a whatever prop that people didn't want to pass. It was going to be like, it was something cannabis related. But people were like, oh, then Marlboro's going to make like, you know what I mean, some weed and all that stuff. And it's going to be like really bad. It's like, just don't buy it, dude. Like,
yeah.
Grow something in your backyard if you're really that concerned. I don't know.
True. Yeah, that's a good point too. I mean, we also do have that ability. I mean, do you have a green thumb? I'm wearing my sucks to be you, but
you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's not. It's like a light green thumb and stuff like that. I guess I just, so the biggest thing is like I've had the same couple pots, and like I've had a lot of cycles go through them, and I just need when they have like multiple plants going in there, what I need to do is actually like what would it be, like transplant it into another pot, you know what I mean? Because I'll have 4 or 5 different small and then 5 coming out of one pot, and then like they all maybe produce an ounce, and I'm like, I don't know, this isn't even enough to like be worth to dry. Does look good though. Does look good.
You know what? It could be like that. They do need to be on their separate pots.
Yeah.
You know what? We should talk to our friend Jesse, and we can figure that one out.
Yeah. I wonder if that's off the air talk for him. You know what? We gotta reach out. We gotta definitely reach out.
We gotta talk to him about plants.
Oh man. So some more news in Florida. Oh, did you have anything, Andrew? I know you sent me a link or two.
Do you remember me telling you about my monster truck employment?
Let's go. I read this one too. Go for it. I do
All right,
remember.
perfect.
I do.
Awesome. I think I just told you like a couple weeks ago, but all
How you
the listeners out
allegedly
there.
ripped off the Monster Jam company for like millions of dollars.
Good thing the statute of limitations is over with.
Let's go.
So allegedly, I knew a friend that worked for Monster Jam, but anyways, yeah. So for all the listeners, I worked for Monster Jam, and I get a call from a coach, and he tells me and another teammate of mine, "Hey, you guys want to make some extra money? You guys could sell like a concession guy at a baseball game, selling the hot dogs or selling like popcorn and cotton candy."
Popcorn
He asked me to be one of those guys.
Yeah. Peanuts.
Get
Get your
popcorn.
peanuts.
Just like that.
I always there's so much pressure. Like I want peanuts most of the time or Cracker Jacks, but there's so much anxiety and pressure of me getting it tossed and not catching it and looking like a fool in front of everybody. I'm like, no. I'm gonna walk. Next time I'm going to the restroom, I'm finding that guy. We're gonna do a handoff.
Hey, could you just pass it down the aisle? Just pass it down.
You can take one and pass it. By the time the peanut bag comes to me, there's none left. Oh, man.
Okay, fine. Back. Tosses you one, it hits you in the face.
I just imagine I'm going to get slugged in the face, dude, man.
And then you're going to be all over the Jumbotron afterwards.
Highlight reel.
The fail of the week, ESPN.
Let's go. And then Charlemagne reaches out for me to be the donkey of the week as well.
Oh,
donkey of the day.
No. Hey, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Let's go.
And then that's when you plug Palmtrees of Progress.
Wearing my shirt. Oh, I wore the wrong one. It's a No Fear shirt from '99.
So, well, that was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah. So your friend allegedly worked at the Monster Jam.
Yeah, and he was selling cotton candies and just doing his due diligence,
cotton candy,
work hard. And so then me and my friend, we both get the huge stick of cotton candy, and with each cotton candy bag, it's like pre-packaged cotton candy, not freshly made, nothing, just a small little bag that was like vacuum packed, sealed, and
as if freshly made cotton candy would be that much better. You know what I mean? It's all trash. It's all just sugar and trash.
Whoa! What if I love sugar and trash?
Hot take.
You're gonna get us canceled with that comment.
Yeah, I'm trying to always wash my cotton candy like a raccoon, like that viral video. Let's go.
No wonder you're always so full of sugar. Your hands are all just sticky.
My mustache is sticky and pink or purple, depending on what color I got that day.
Oh man! But anyways, okay, so they give us these sticks, and they have these monster trucks on top of each bag of cotton candy, and I have to sell them for $20 a pop. So I go and I'm selling all these cotton candies, and all the parents are just pissed. They do not want to spend $20. They do not want to spend $20 for this little bag of cotton candy, and their kid just wants the cotton candy. So then what me and my friend started finding out was that if you dropped or lost, quote unquote, allegedly lost the cotton candy, they would be like, oh, the cotton candy, they'd be like, oh, that's fine. We just want the monster trucks. So what me and my friend started doing was we started just selling the cotton candies here and there, just accidentally losing them, and it was great. But come full circle, those monster trucks have made an appearance back into my life.
How's that?
They just broke
Let's go.
a world record.
They did. And guess where? Of course they did. And of course it was in Florida. A Monster Jam event in Florida. Oh, go off.
Dude, that was so funny. That was a great time. Yeah, so Monster Jam was basically trying to rip me off for selling. For every cotton candy, $20 cotton candy I sold, I got 15 cents.
Let's go. That is some wild. You were in high school? That's like some child labor like stuff. Seems
and I was out there for like 10 hours sometimes, dude. And then I'd come back with like $45, maybe $40.
And is that when you discovered the hustle?
And then once we discovered the hustle, that $40 quickly turned into like, and then maybe 3 times that amount. So it was pretty good.
Well, hey, there you go. That's pretty good. And I did mean to ask, the toy that was attached, was it like what was it? Just any monster truck? And did the wheels move?
Okay, so that was the best part about this truck. So you would think, like a little like a full size, not a full size, but at least not a 3D printout of just the outside. It was a foam truck. Like when I say like the thinnest of foam, I'm talking like those sticker foams.
Oh my
and
goodness.
all it was the outside. Nothing was filled in the middle. It was just like a 3.
Oh, so you could
like,
collapse
2
it
walls.
if you grabbed it for like you squeezed it too tight. It's gonna.
Yeah, it only had 3. It had the top, the 2 sides of the truck, and then like really thin foam wheels that were attached to the same cutout foam.
Wow.
And there was nothing in the middle, dude. It was just completely empty. It was the lightest. It was about as thick as this paper right here. It was like this. And then it just had foam, dude. It was nothing. These parents were pissed.
Yeah,
and then the kids were even more pissed, dude, because the kids that actually wanted it for the truck,
yeah,
they'd get the truck, and it would just be like a floppy truck that, it wasn't a truck that you go,
and you would just have to book it. You're like double time out. I'm out of here. I got the transaction's done. The transaction's done.
I made my 15 cents. I'm out.
Oh my gosh, no refund all over your whole little like your outfit.
All over my big stick.
Yeah. Oh man. So.
But yeah, so they just set a world record. Those trucks ended up setting a world record in Florida for the largest monster truck mosaic in the world. So that was cool. They just used a bunch of toys to create a huge Monster Jam logo.
Yeah,
pretty sick.
10,005. What a random. Why the extra 5? You know what I mean? Yeah. So 10,000 toy monster trucks were arranged into a mosaic, which I believe made the Monster Jam logo. Is what it was looking
like. It did.
Like? Yeah.
Yep. It made the Monster Jam logo. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, just seeing all those little trucks. And I thought it was pretty funny that I just told you that story.
Yeah, that is insane.
Like 2 weeks ago.
So I guess they were made by Spin Master, that toy company or whatever, and yeah. So then they did it off of a ramp or something like that. Yeah, they were launched off a 6,000-foot ramp in a massive toy race. Okay, that's pretty awesome. That was
at least these toy trucks had wheels that move.
That's what I was gonna say. Wish we had some clips of that. But. So, good for the toys that were used in the event are going to get donated to children's charities, Monster Jam said.
Ooh,
but my guy, 6,000-foot ramp. These toys got launched off a 6,000-foot ramp. Oh, gee, thanks. It's got 3 wheels, I guess. Was it supposed to? Like, what is wrong with Monster Jam? I'm coming at them.
Yeah. That's a good point. You know what? Let's dive into that a little bit more. You're right. Yeah. Why would they? What was the point of launching them?
Yeah. Okay.
Off this 6,000-foot ramp?
No wonder they're charging $20 for cotton candy in like styrofoamed monster trucks. You know what I mean? Because they're spending all their money on these freaking 10,000 toy trucks to get launched off a 6,000-foot ramp, and just give them away. Like, well, here you go. Right up.
Eric,
That's a
ride. Watched the video.
That's a ride. You found it?
I just watched the video. They really built a 6,000-foot ramp. The jump and the dismount is so small, and it's just pushing, and it's bad, dude. There's no air at all. These trucks did not do anything.
Oh no. Okay, so they're fine. The trucks are fine. or anticlimactic.
I think the trucks have damage on it for sure, and it's
no.
for a very unnecessary reason. Like,
oh no! Wow, love it. I love it.
When you get a chance, take a peek at that video. It is.
And I'm gonna try to load it while we. I'll try to have it loaded on the screen in a little bit, but.
Oh, dude. Oh man. Yeah. So yeah, those toys are making out, but. You know what? Good for those kids. At least they're trying to do something with it. Hopefully, they pick out the best ones.
First come, first serve.
True.
Oh man. So that's amazing.
You're not first, you're last.
That's relevant. Racing stuff. Oh, I get racing stuff,
dude.
What about that? What about that lateral to a pass at the 49ers game? That was nuts. That was cool. Yeah.
How about that 49er player that basically plays every position? Did you see that guy?
He did what's his name? It's like a McCaffrey or something, right? What is it?
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey.
Was I close or no?
You were close. Christian McCaffrey. You got it.
That fool straight up when he dove. Yeah, he was killing it, bro. Like I was like, this is like Madden stuff. If this is what like I was watching as a kid, I would probably be into football. But this is like me playing Madden, onside kick.
Oh,
just
dude.
back lateral pass.
He threw a pass to himself and caught it in the end zone. That's what it looked like he was doing.
That's some Bugs Bunny stuff. That's my sports knowledge from Bugs Bunny.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, you wanna say something while I mail this to us?
Yes, I do. I actually wanted to talk about what is with all these people winning the lottery. I feel like every Wednesday, I'm always going to UPI or
and sometimes
NPR,
people win them multiple times.
There's so many people that are reading. Oh, this man won his second lottery in 2 years, or this man just won his third lottery this year. I'm like, what?
Do you think he's had
winning them?
Yeah. Do you think he just had like the worst luck his whole life, and it's finally like taking a turn, like the tipping point, as people say?
I would hope so. I would want that. I would want that for him.
Yeah,
I want to see him succeed. I hope the money makes up for all the years that he lost.
Oh no,
dude. But yeah, for real though, like I'm reading this one about another Maryland man collects his second lottery jackpot of 2022. So he's already won.
Man,
and it was from a virtual horse racing game at the racetracks with an X.
Got it on the pony.
Got it on the ponies, man. That's a pretty cool game. Then there's another person too. Oh, wow. School's corpse flower blooms. Ew. But yeah, I was looking at. I bought a lottery ticket for yesterday. See what the Powerball's at?
Oh yeah, like 1 billion or something like that. Is it more?
$1 billion.
Yeah, we both did it. Let's go. Austin Powers, get at us. Man, isn't it crazy to think that Beyonce was in gold member?
Right? I thought so.
Yeah, I still blows my mind. It still blows my mind. Queen Bee? Oh, Queen Bee? Dude, but on the music subject, did you want to get into one more article, or do you want to take your Andrew's albums? Always.
You got a news article for us?
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of unnecessary things with cars, a parade of 122 hearses breaks a Guinness World Record. Man, all this free time. So I guess a trade expo for the funeral industry in South Africa broke an unusual Guinness World Record when it did the 122 hearse parade. So, I mean, can you imagine being at a trade expo and being like, well, this is the display of our hearses. Like, check it out. Like, yo, buy our hearses. Like, come on, we got 122 in them. Like, check them out. Like, pull them out. Because that's how, trade expos go. Everyone's just trying to make a profit off of death and all that, which is beautiful, I guess. But
the grind never stops.
Yeah, so it was supposed to, the grind never stops until you go inside one of those hearses. And so I guess, funny enough, it was supposed to be 123 hearses at the event, but one failed to start due to technical problems. Wow, not a very good pitch, if you ask me.
That is not.
Mm-hmm,
that is that guy needs to be kicked off the team, the hearse team.
Nice. Let's go. Oh man,
dude. Yeah, you're right though about this time. I was just thinking about it. We should create a segment with the funniest Guinness world records.
There's always a bunch of them, huh?
Yeah, I feel like we're always finding new stuff, and it's funny. It's like funny new stuff. Like, who would have thought? Like you said, all the time in the world on their hands to be like, hey, let's meet up and break the hearse record.
It makes me feel a little better about like the way I spend my time though. I'm like, hey, I mean, maybe playing Fortnite with my big sister and my little nephew isn't the worst thing I could be doing.
You could be driving a hearse to break a record.
Okay, so I'm gonna load the video real quick on this. You know what? I'm gonna chop it up so we have it. We have our pretty grills on the screen too, and this cool thing.
Hello.
Yo, bow, 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 bow. Let me, boom, 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 and here it is. Let's see it play. 3, 2, 1, oh no! A lot of them are very limp. A lot of them yeah. That was amazing. Oh wow.
But like.
Not going the distance.
Kept them all brand new.
Yeah.
You kept them all brand new.
They're not going the distance. Not going for speed. Yo.
Yeah. It was just to like basically scuff them up. That's all they did.
It's like, oh, you guys want pre-used, vintage Monster Jams. Let's go.
Oh, we got you. Don't worry. We're creating this huge event. We have 6,000 brand new monster trucks.
Oh man!
But just wait, they're gonna be scuffed. And then they're all yours.
It's crazy because you heard like the crowd was clearly a lot of people there. They were going bonkers. I guess day drinking and it's Florida. I get it. Actually, no. It makes sense.
Release the drugs. Release the drugs. Right on free.
Oh man, I feel like.
And then you just watch that. You just watch it go.
Yeah. You know. Some of them got air. Some of them kind of like had an arc, but a lot of them were just like limp, just. Which is beautiful.
Just off the rip. That was awesome. I'm glad you saw that. Yeah. Glad they had that video. That definitely made it even better that somebody spent that much time to set them all up just to watch it all just drop like that.
Sometimes some people want to see the world burn, man.
Some people. You know who doesn't want to see the world burn?
Oh, I think I know.
Taylor Swift.
Miss T Swift. Miss
T
Swizzle. Let's go.
Somebody get the Swifter out.
Is she still with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah. I actually don't know.
No,
I heard that she cheated on him.
Oh, wow. Is that a thing? Not my T Swift.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I heard she cheated on Calvin Harris.
Did she really?
Well,
is that in the song? Is that in the song?
Let me jamie this up real quick.
Let me jamie this up. Let's listen to some Midnights. Are we gonna? Oh wow, there's some songs on here that are explicit. I didn't know that.
Whoa.
She's cursing up a storm. I like that there's a song on here named Bejeweled. I assume that's about the song. I mean about the video game.
Taylor Swift may have cheated on Calvin Harris.
So
sources confirmed.
You brought this up. What's
so
your
why
hot
did I bring
take?
it up?
Yes. So why did I bring it up?
So have you been hearing about Taylor Swift's album? Have you listened to it? Have you taken a peek at it?
I have not. Unfortunately, I have not taken a peek at it. I have not listened to it, but I have seen social media go bonkers and like I've seen a pretty couple funny memes about it. But yeah.
Yeah, people are going bonkers. Antonia, she listened to it the first day, the second day, the third day. She really got into it. She found her songs. But what I was going to say, the crazy thing about her album is that it broke a record.
Oh,
what
is that?
Hot 100 record. She's the first artist to have 10 spots of the Billboard Hot 100, all 1 through 10. So 10 of her songs.
She had it all at once?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Good. You know what? That's pretty cool. I know she lost.
I thought that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
From a music point of view, I was like, that's pretty insane.
That is really awesome. I don't even know if Drake's ever done that.
I was gonna say Drake was that's what they put in the thing. He was the only artist to make it to 6 or 7.
Right. Okay. Because I mean, the Beatles were the first to have all of these break the world records for
most songs on the top 100.
Yeah, most song on the top 100s, and then they've had that since forever. And then Drake comes along and says, "What's this all about? let me change this up." Which was kind of insane, and and now Taylor Swift is doing 1 through 10. That's awesome. Should we play?
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
Let's play one of her songs.
Let's get something like. She has a huge alliteration. She just kept going and going and going because Antonio was playing the song in the car, and I'm like, wow, she kind of she dropped a bar. I'm like, that was pretty funny. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, go back. And then the alliteration was insane. I'm like, yeah, that was funny.
I'm a fan of alliteration. Fans of the show should know that.
I think they do. That's what I mean. That's what makes me laugh. What was the other? Oh yeah, that song. The other part of that song, something about I'm not the problem or hi. Oh man, I don't know.
I'm gonna look up the lyrics.
I need to look up something about I'm the problem and
I'm the problem. It's me at tea time. Everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting. Always rooting for the anti-hero. Is that it?
Yeah, it's that part.
But I'm sure she says it with more finesse.
So much finesse. She'll walk into the back of the room. She's like, "It's me. Hi." I'm like, "Hi," and then she's like, "I'm the problem. It's me." And I'm like, "You are the problem." I'm like, "What are you doing?" It's awesome. She's been having a blast with this album.
Oh, that's good.
And yeah, it's cool. But guess what? We're gonna be going to probably the East Coast to watch her on tour. the next year.
You guys gonna follow her tour?
Yeah, we're gonna do a whole band tour.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm planning on doing that with the McRib when it comes back out because I hear it's gonna be the last time.
Ooh,
We're not talking about that. This is it. This is the last one. We're not coming back.
Never again.
Never. Yeah, right, huh? Just like all of it. Hey, nacho fries are back. Let's go.
Hey, they never said what. Wendy's too. Wendy's brought something back for Reggie Bush, right?
Oh, really? I don't know. Sports stuff.
Yeah. You haven't seen the Wendy's commercial?
I know. Wingstop has a chicken sandwich. I might try the lemon pepper one. That sounds pretty good.
Ooh, that one does look pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't hit it yet?
I haven't. I haven't hit the Wingstop one, not the chicken sandwich yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Wendy's has it's a whole play on words. Basically, Reggie Bush was he was a good college athlete that he ended up going to the NFL, but he got his
he in USC?
Heisman. He was.
Yeah.
He was at USC. He was the running back at USC, and it's a huge deal. But he ended up getting his Heisman Trophy taken away because he accepted money in college. And nowadays, everybody can make money off their name.
Yeah.
But back in 2004, when he did this, he was from San Diego, and I guess some donors and alumni bought him a house and were giving him some money on the side for him to live and stuff. And then it ended up coming out 3 or 4 years ago, and they took away his Heisman Trophy, which is the trophy for the best college athlete. And so Wendy's did a whole the pretzel bacon cheeseburger. They kind of do the same thing with the McRib, where they'll let the pretzel bacon cheeseburger come in and then they'll pull it out.
Okay.
So they were just making fun of the Heisman, and they were saying they brought Reggie Bush on the commercial, and they were like, "Hey, we really wanted to give you back something that you deserve."
Oh, that's
we're
awesome.
All about that. It was awesome. So then they told him, and he's like, "Oh, he's freaking out the bacon pretzel cheeseburger." And he's like, it's rightfully mine. It's back in the right. It was a great joke on it. So
wow.
Wendy's killed it.
Yeah.
Wendy's is killing it with that one. It's a good one.
That's that. What a cool way to that sounds like something heavy as an athlete that you know what I mean would be bummed out about, but to be able to take it like a champ. I mean, I'm sure he's cashing fatty checks still prior, to Wendy's.
Oh, dude,
but
Wendy's had to pay him a fat check for that one.
Oh yeah.
That would make up for it.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about a lot of these companies? They're becoming funnier, on Twitter, or the way they're able to come back and make funny puns. I don't know. I feel like they've been doing a really good job at being a lot.
Yeah, they got these stoner influencers just